Hello,
everybody.
hello.
Can you hear us?
I hope so. We'll see. I don't even know if anyone's in the chat right now.
If anybody's in the chat, please say hi. Welcome to College of Lore Roleplaying.
We're back.
We're back.
I'm Jill. My pronouns are she, her.
My name is Kate. My pronouns are she, her.
And it's been a while.
It's been a little while.
Hi.
Yeah.
As you could tell, we've worked hard on our appearance to just look more alike. I now need glasses and Kate needed bangs. So we just kind of
we're just merging into one.
Yeah.
Which is why we can play a solo RPG together.
Yeah,
right?
it's like we're one person.
Yeah.
So today what we're going to be playing is some ShadowDark. We're going to be playing the solo dark. I shouldn't show this. So my printer...
Literally right before
I know,
the
I was like,
started,
I don't want to show
I'm not going
it.
to show this. I'm putting this
so
way
bad.
over here.
So my printer messed it up. But I've got the Solo Dark rules printed out, but the printer didn't. It's beautiful. It's this is a free supplement you can get online for ShadowDark. So if you want to play solo, there are rules available online. I did print it. Don't look at any of the. This art printed okay, I think, but a lot of the art.
It looks nicer than this.
It looks way nicer than this. My printer messed up. But all the rules are still intact. So we're going to be referencing this for some of this. We're also, to get started, we're going to be using some story engine decks that I have to kind of build our world a little bit and create our characters. I've got one for the basic one we're going to use for character creation, and then this one we're kind of going to do our world a little bit. And Kate, do you want to... I feel like we should add our fantasy expansion in there.
Oh, for sure.
What about horror? Would you like to add that as well?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to add...
Did you think there was any world that I was going to say no to either of those things? I want to give her the option, but I know what she's going to say.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so I do have a lot of other supplements for ShadowDark. I backed the Kickstarter back when it first came out. So when we're rolling characters, there's different choices in here, but we'll get to that. I think what would make sense to do first is maybe come up with some character concepts, maybe?
Okay.
Or do you think it would make more sense to dig into ShadowDark and then come up with a backstory?
For the setting or for our characters?
Or we could start with setting. There's so many options. We're starting from scratch. This is we're sitting down. We want to play a role-playing game.
Yeah.
We want to explore. Where do you
Nobody's the GM in this
Yeah.
case. Just in case people are kind of catching up with this whole GM-less thing.
Yeah.
So neither of us have any preconceived notions about what this is going to be. You are more familiar with ShadowDark than I am. I've played it once before, but I only found that out 10 minutes ago when you were remember that time? And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, you can do it either way, right? So do we want it? I guess the way you would decide whether to do characters first or setting first is what do you want it to be driven by? Do you want it to be heavily atmospheric and then base our characters on what comes out of that? Right. Or do you want our characters to be primary and have the setting be influenced by that?
You are so smart. I think it would make sense, after you saying that, it would make more sense for us to do some world building, because ShadowDark is an old school revival or resurgence or whatever the R stands for.
OSR.
There's a lot of debate.
Yeah.
So we might lose our characters, but if we have
a setting that we like,
then the characters could come back in, and new characters could come in and kind of pick up where they left off, maybe save the world, maybe fail doing that. So maybe we'll start with some world building.
I like that.
Okay.
And this box is right here.
And this one is right here. Maybe past Jill did intend for us to start here.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Consciously or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying not to wiggle the table.
I know.
It's precarious. Everything's precarious right now.
Oh, there we go.
So, we've got our little guidebook. So
can you talk about what this
Yes.
is? Because this is not part of GMless.
Correct.
Emulator,
Right.
right? Which is a tool that we're going to be using to actually run the game.
Yes.
So what is this?
So this is a story engine deck. So the story engine, I think that's the company name. There's a lot of these boxes.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
So this is the deck of worlds. So we're going to be digging into the rules just a little bit. They're very simple, and then we're going to be picking one or two of each of these cards and then fitting them together into a world or place or situation that we really like and want to run the game with.
Cool.
So let's just take a peek here. So how the deck works, so we're going to be combining the different types of cards, and you can see in this little example here that you kind of stack them in a specific way to, so like this swamp, Where No Bird Sings, is known for fossils.
Okay.
And then there's we'll be kind of layering cards to create a
richness around a particular location.
Exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
So I think this one kind of makes sense. So creating a micro setting, because we don't want to build a whole world right now. We want to dive in fairly quickly.
Yep.
So we'll just do a quick micro setting.
Okay.
So we're going to be, so I'll take the rules over here, and maybe you can be in charge of pulling cards.
Sure.
So I'll bring that a little closer to you here.
Do those magic and horror cards come into play
Thank
here?
You, Kate. So if you want to open those, there'll be cards to fit into
the
different spots, and we can shuffle, and then
have you ever opened these?
I definitely opened this one. It's okay if the boxes get wounded. I should probably just let them all live in here anyway.
Okay, so origin cards.
Is
attributes.
World. Oh, I think some of these got put in the wrong. Okay, wait. Here we go.
Oh.
There we are.
Landmark.
So these are little the expansions. So I've got the horror and Kate's got the, or no, I have the fantasy, you have the horror.
I have the horror. Yeah, I picked that one up.
Horror. Okay, here we go.
And then
and if you would like to shuffle,
like this one I think has both of them.
Yeah. And that way we'll have a nice rich selection to work from. Okay, so let's see. To create your micro setting, you will draw and arrange cards into a cluster around a region card. So this will be our base, the region card here. There are 3 ways of arranging cards. So put a card on the table face up, tuck, place a card face up under another card so that one cue from the bottom card is showing. So on a card there's 4 cues. Let's see if I can show. So on each card there's going to be 4 choices on each card, and we'll choose one to be the one that we like. And then rotate turn a placed card turn a placed or tucked card so a new cue is visible or facing you. Interesting. Okay, so when creating a prompt, you may be instructed to draw more cards than you need. Choose the cards you want to keep and place the extras aside. These extras are called your discards. That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to be starting with a region card, and then a landmark card, a namesake card. Okay, so we'll just follow step by step.
Yeah, sounds good.
Which ones are not
I have
shuffled?
only shuffled these 2.
Okay, I'll grab this
and then
chunky one here. So let's see. It'll be 1 landmark.
Remember that all the new cards are just shoved on the top, so I'm trying to do it in a way that
maybe I'll do one of the old. I wonder if this will work. I don't want to do it on the table because it'll rattle everything.
I know we're kind of.
Oh no, it's not working. that would be an awful clip.
It's not working. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Okay, namesake. And add. You didn't do advent yet, right?
I did not. I'm still struggling with attribute. Did you do everything else already?
Yeah, but I started while you were chitty chatting.
Okay, hopefully that's.
And I'm not being so.
We can always pull one out of the bottom. If
we can.
Out of the middle.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do whatever we want.
Okay.
Okay. So let's place this off to the side, maybe.
Do you want to put it here? So you got some stuff.
Yeah, maybe over there.
For now, I can just do this.
And this will be our space for goodies. Okay. So first we need to draw a region card, and we can place it anywhere on the table. Yes, what's your question?
Do you think it would be feasible to attach that thing to this and light this?
I'm not sure, but...
This is some production stuff. I just feel like this is a little dark.
What I could try... I'm taking this off so that I don't...
knock anything? Oh yeah,
maybe?
Let's see if... How do you turn it on?
I gotta hug it. Why isn't it turning on?
Hello?
Is my finger not warm enough? Is it not working?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I don't know if that helped or not.
No.
I think it made it a little bit brighter.
Because I think I can change the brightness.
Oh, there we go.
Is that better?
I think so. I don't know. It's definitely not worse.
Okay. That's the main thing. Okay. I'm putting my shirt back on.
Okay.
I have to take my sweater off to do that so that I don't knock anything over. Okay. All right. So, Kate, you're going to choose us a region card. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be the base of our...
Why don't I fan these out for you and you can choose one from wherever
okay.
you want. So let's do it. Choose one.
This one.
You know what we could do, if there was anybody in the chat, next time that we're pulling from a deck, you type a number into chat and we'll go down that many cards in the deck and choose that card.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know what that word
What's
means.
a moraine?
I'm pretty sure it's one of the main characters in the Eye of the World Burning Wheel.
That's Moiraine, isn't it?
That's close.
Is it?
I just call her Sexy Gandalf myself.
Oh, sexy. Hilarious. I'm going to just Google the word moraine.
Yeah, we want to know what it is. See, you learn
So
something.
if you don't play a lot of RPGs and you come across a term and you don't know what it means, you can just Google that.
Yeah, it's easy.
A moraine is a ridge or mound of unsorted, unsolidated glacial debris, rock, gravel, and sand deposited by a glacier, typically marking its former edges.
Whoa. Okay. I guess the picture
That is the AI overview, so let's make sure.
Yeah, let's
Any
I'll
accumulation
try
of
and show.
unconsolidated debris, sometimes referred to as a glacial till, both in currently and formerly glaciated regions. Ooh, I want images. Here's just some images for us.
Looks like the Walmart parking lot in spring.
Yeah. So true.
Okay. Oh, the striations and
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so it's like
Okay.
Arctic-ish, or at least northern.
Which is pretty cool. So one of these Cursed Scroll settings, the Cursed Scroll 3, Midnight Sun, this is like a Viking-inspired location. So that could end up being something we draw from when we play. Okay.
Sure. Okay, moraine. We learned something new, and we have an exciting start to our setting.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to draw one landmark card.
Is there anybody in the chat? What number should we choose?
I don't know if we've got anyone yet.
Come on.
Get over here.
Come see us. We'll shuffle it a little bit. I know there's a bit of a delay.
I've got like...
Any number. I should have told my mom and dad.
She would have chosen a number for us. We could roll a die.
Well, you can just pick
Okay,
again.
I'm going to pick. Okay. Okay, so it's either
an arena or
a labyrinth.
We get to pick?
Yeah, we get to choose.
Okay.
I'm vibing more with Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I've been singing some songs from the movie earlier and looking down at Arnell and being like, it's not fair. But that's not fair. So I feel like
I was gonna choose Labyrinth too.
Okay, perfect.
I was actually thinking about like Ren Fair costumes, and in my mind I was thinking like David Bowie from Labyrinth.
And I've got Labyrinth right there.
It's okay. This
is that.
Let me bring it up.
I feel like
it's probably too small in the little camera, but
yeah, we've got there's two dice in there, so
shoe dice in here.
Yeah, if you open it up, there's just.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
That feels like a prank, like a prank book. But yeah, the dice are included in there. Yeah, absolutely. So
there's like a little. Oh, I could do it this way.
Top down. Yeah. So there's like the cutout for the dice, right in the book. Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean there's dice in here? It's a solid book.
It's funny because my intent was to warn you so that they didn't just fall out. But what I actually did was made you open it and have them fall out. So it's one of those self-fulfilling prophecy moments.
So funny.
So we're going to tuck this. And you can choose, if you want to, you can, I don't know, there, wherever.
Yep.
Okay, so step C, we're going to draw one namesake card and tuck it under the region or the landmark. So only one of the 4 cues are showing.
All Right.
So this item is going to be, I think, kind of giving us a name for, or like a let's see.
Something that it's known for?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what this one is. Okay. Ooh! So Labyrinth of Ghosts, of Truth, narrow labyrinth, or
a
labyrinth that creaks. Or it could be like the moraine that creaks, or the moraine of ghosts. What are you feeling?
Well, I like of ghosts.
Me too.
Regardless of whether we put it near the labyrinth or the moraine.
Yeah, because like the whole place could be of ghosts, or it could just be the area of this huge
labyrinth
place that is of ghosts.
Oh, right. Yeah, what do you think?
Ooh, that's a hard choice. I'm happy. I would be happy with either. If you would be happy with either, we could roll the die.
Yeah,
just
let's do that then, because I am happy with either.
So we'll say evens. It'll be the moraine.
Okay.
Okay. So bloop. It's a 2. So it'll be the whole place. This whole place. So also the labyrinth. Everything is of ghosts.
The moraine of
ghosts.
Including the labyrinth of ghosts.
Yeah, it's just a lot of ghosts.
Okay.
Okay. The top cue of the namesake is designed to be tucked at the top edge of a region and read as though it begins the nickname. Oh, each of the 3 lower cues can be tucked under a region or landmark and read as though it ends the name. Yeah, that makes sense. We've got of ghosts.
Yep.
Fine.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so step D, draw 1 origin card and tuck it under any edge of the region or landmark so that only 1 cue is showing. The origin provides a lore-based backstory. Okay, I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna take the top one.
Okay.
What do we got?
Origin of a popular game or sport.
Okay.
Founded as a claim of independence.
Okay.
Linked to apocalyptic lore. Was once encased in ice. I feel like we don't need to choose that one though, because it's
that
just,
can also be true.
It's just also true.
Yeah, that could be also true. But what about linked to apocalyptic lore?
We have a type.
We have a type.
You know.
Mm-hmm. But are you thinking that too?
Yeah.
Are we thinking the whole place or just the labyrinth?
Dice.
Okay.
Or unless you have a preference.
I'm leaning towards just the labyrinth because we already gave of
something
ghosts,
to the
and
mind.
then this is what opened up, and it's like, oh my god, that's the thing that's linked
apocalyptic
to the apocalyptic lore
just the
that
labyrinth.
used to be encased in ice.
Right. So do we do
it's
this? Is that how it
Yes.
goes? So we put it under the labyrinth specifically?
Perfection.
Like
Perfection.
so. Okay.
Okay. So step E, draw 1 attribute card and tuck it under any edge of the region or landmark so that only 1 cue is showing. The attribute provides a present day detail about the area or its people. I never even thought about that there could be people in there. I guess it makes sense. Okay.
There's going to be beings here?
Okay, so this is an attribute that provides a detail. Okay. So multiple writing systems known for love of dance, located on a geological fault.
Okay.
Habitat of strange symbiotes.
Ooh. You want that one. I like that one. I also like multiple writing systems.
Ooh. Well, I mean, what we could do.
Are you allowed to do that?
We can do whatever we want, Kate. We can do whatever we want.
You're so dangerous.
So are we thinking maybe
So there's multiple writing systems in the labyrinth.
Yeah, and then maybe this moraine has some strange symbiotes in there and how they interact with the labyrinth, maybe? It's
sure. Yep, I like it.
Okay. Okay, so step F, draw 1 advent card and tuck it under any edge of the region or landmark card so that only 1 cue is showing. The advent provides an event that could change the future of the area and or serve as a story hook.
Okay.
So this will be why we're here. Okay. Do you want to pick this one? Okay. You're like, no.
I like doing the fan.
Okay. You are very good at the fan. Okay, so we can choose one of these.
Okay.
So either an important guardian's powers are failing, a warrior, construct, or demigod. I like that. A legendary artifact has resurfaced. A religious symbol, powerful weapon, or part of a set needed for a ritual. Oh, they both sound good.
Both cool ideas.
Oh, you have a preference?
I do, I think.
Good.
I think I'm interested in this unimportant guardian's powers are failing because in my mind it's like something has been guarding the labyrinth and that's failing, and so there's like dangerous stuff going on in there. It's linked to apocalyptic lore.
Love it.
There's multiple writing systems in
Yes.
there, so I'm feeling like, you know, like traps and puzzles.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Which brings me to this. I've got a trap
Ooh.
die. So if we go into a room and we aren't sure if there's a trap, we could, or if we find out there is a trap, then we could roll and see what kind it is.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. All right, so we're going to stick this one under the labyrinth. And then, what do we have left here? Oh, that was it. That was it. We did it.
Okay.
Da-da-da. Okay, so let's review what we have. So we're in a moraine. So we're in like a Arctic
glacial post-glacial
and, like,
landscape
stuff.
Yeah.
It's all messed up from a giant iceberg that has like left all this here.
And there's ghosts.
And there's ghosts.
And
of course.
also strange symbiotes.
Yes. Did they make the ghosts? I guess we'll uncover
Maybe the
that.
ghosts are like former symbiotes.
Maybe they were. And then uncovered that used to be encased in ice, we stole another one, is the labyrinth that has multiple writing systems we're finding. So hopefully we'll roll kind of a smart character.
Yeah.
Crossing fingers. And it's linked to apocalyptic lore. So maybe some of the writing we can understand, some we can't, some who knows.
Yep.
And then an important guardian's powers are failing.
A warrior, construct, or demigod.
Ooh, should we roll to see which of the three it is, or do
Maybe
you think that'll uncover?
Yes, but maybe not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move this off to the side. Maybe I should put that up here, and that'll keep us kind of
Yeah, sure.
grounded a little
That
bit.
sounds good.
So I'm gonna move the dice.
I'm gonna try and like pick this up so that it's all together.
Okay.
Oh, dropped this one, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So kind of like this.
Yeah,
is what
and
you're
then we
thinking?
kind of have our perfect. We kind of have it for future reference. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So we kind of know where we are. Maybe also why we are. Like maybe because this is failing, we're interested.
We're responding to that in some way.
Yes.
Maybe we're trying to get into the labyrinth. Maybe we're trying to secure it. Yeah.
Okay. So
I want to go into the labyrinth for sure, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So are we done with this?
Yeah, we're done with that one. So
Should
we'll
I stick it down here maybe?
yeah,
Out of the way,
stick it behind us in case. I have 2 dogs and they are currently napping, but when they wake up, they could cause mischief.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
So now I guess the question is, do we want to roll the ShadowDark characters so we see what the stats are and then do backstory, or do we want to each do a backstory and then roll a character and then see how they mesh together?
I'm okay with either, as long as there is there randomization stuff to help with both of those, because
Yeah.
normally when I'm building a character, I prefer usually to get the stats first, and then I develop my backstory from that.
Okay.
But that's just because I have a poor creativity, so I need something to go on.
All right, so maybe we'll do character rolling first. Did I not bring all my character sheets down here? Let's see. Okay, so I have some pre-made ones that came with the Kickstarter that we could, like, if a lot of them die, we could just grab one of those instead of going back and rolling. So do you want to roll 1 each and just use backups, or do you want to roll 2 each?
Let's do 1 each for now and see, like, if it takes 10 seconds, maybe we can do it again.
Okay, so we'll get 1 each. The character sheets are quite simple,
Yeah.
which I love for a game that you just want to pick up and play. So we've got our little... Okay, to make a ShadowDark character, we're going to be choosing our name. We could leave that to the end if we want. We're going to be choosing our ancestry, so that's kind of like your, like D&D used to call it like race, but I think they're calling it ancestry as well now, or something like that.
I can't remember
Species.
the word. Yes, there you
Species. And then there's our class, and then our level, HP, alignment, title, background, stats, XP,
versus-
HP, sorry. leveling up, you only need 10 experience points in this game to level from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But the only way to get experience is to find loot. You don't get it from killing creatures. You don't get it from exploring or anything. It's like if you find loot.
Yeah.
So I think I have a loot.
Cash money.
Do I have a loot? Yeah, I have a loot roller here too. We can.
Okay.
Well, hopefully that'll help us level up. Our AC, our attacks, talents, spells, and gear.
Love it.
Okay, so starting level. We're going to start a first level, or I was also thinking we could, if we wanted, start a higher level, but if we want to be survivable, but maybe we'll start with the first level.
I like first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. If it's like, this is impossible, then we can bump it up. But it suggests to start with level 0 characters I saw on the other page. So I think we're already kind of bumping it up a little bit by doing first level.
If we were doing 0th level, I think that's if we were doing a funnel. And you're familiar with funnels.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to do a solo funnel. I've never done a funnel.
Well, you could do it the same way. So
you think it would...
Like, in the funnel that I played, it was a Morkborg funnel, and everybody started with 4 level 0 characters.
Right.
And there was a mechanic that when one of your 4 characters perishes, you get to improve one of your other characters in some way. And then when you end up with only 1 character, they then get to choose like their class. Okay. So I can't see why you wouldn't be able to do that in a GM-less scenario, right?
Like we would just have to roll a lot of level 0s.
We would just and then
maybe
and then one
day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would love. I wonder if we could. Now, I don't know how good this would be because I have read through that adventure, but that funnel that I ran.
Right. I think I have a funnel, but it's for Dungeon Crawler Classics. But I feel it. And actually, I think I have a funnel for ShadowDark.
You know what, though? Okay, well, that would be perfect. But also, theoretically, with GM Emulator, if you had a funnel for a different system, we should be able to, like, kind of use it with whatever else. Because GM Emulator
kind of takes care of a lot of the...
I think so. Yeah. Anyways, we can play around with it and see.
Tune in for next time.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a funnel.
Are you interested in a funnel? Please like and subscribe. Yeah.
Choose 3d6 that you trust to get you some good.
Wow.
So there's ones with like actual numbers. There's heart pips. I'm going to choose heart pips.
Do we have to choose all of one?
No, you can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, Kate.
I like this one. And this one and this one.
Perfect.
Wait. Okay. These are the ones I'm choosing.
Okay, I'm going to put this over here.
I want to show yours that you chose.
Okay. All right, so we're going to be I'll move this over here closer to the light. I can move some of those chonkers out of the way. So we're going to be doing 3d6 in order for each of our stats.
Okay.
I'm going to go down like this, but you can choose the order, if you
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay, perfect.
So we're doing strength first?
Yeah. And then there's an optional rule. I'll say it before this happens just in case it does happen. Optionally, if none of your stats are 14 or higher, you may roll a new set of 6 numbers.
Okay.
So if we ended up rolling like...
I mean, we can do that if we want, I suppose. But I personally am of the opinion that, like, crappy characters make for good stories.
It's true.
And I'm in it for the story.
Yeah.
So I don't mind
That's why we started story first.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Strength.
So you add them together?
And then we add them together. So
2, 2, and 3.
Ooh.
Where did it go?
That's a lucky one, I can tell.
Should I keep what it rolled?
We have to decide. Okay, so if we drop them, are we keeping them?
I think no.
Okay, no. What did it land on?
3.
Okay. Okay, we'll see what it is now.
Oh no.
We almost lost a light.
This is
precarious.
Yes.
You fixed it though.
We're such professionals.
We are professionals.
Okay, here's mine.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
5, 1, and 3. So 9.
Nice. Yes.
Okay.
So
Dex.
Dex for me. What is that?
5, 3, 2,
10.
That's good.
Ooh la la.
I got 4, 9.
Again?
7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, con.
Ooh, that's good. 12.
Yep. I'm so good at fast math, you guys.
Wow, so this is 14. Con.
You are a tank.
Yeah.
You're going to be protecting me.
Okay.
In there.
Well, your con is also the best out of all of yours so far.
Okay, here's intelligence. We are hoping.
We need intelligence.
We need intelligence. Here's
for these languages. Actually, but again, isn't it so funny? If we're like, what are all these chicken scratches all over the wall?
like that one looks like a duck. Okay.
Oh, that's really good. 13?
Is that it?
11, 12, 13.
Okay. That's pretty good for ShadowDark.
Yeah.
We need someone to roll a 14 on something.
Oh! That's still 13.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I got so excited.
I think 13 is pretty good though, no?
Yeah. But this thing is even like if you don't have anything that's 14 or higher. But how are we supposed to get 14 or higher?
I got 14 on my con.
Oh, okay, you're good. Come on. I need a 14.
So wisdom.
Mama needs a 14.
Wisdom might help.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. This could
doesn't count as long as it wasn't
gotta be in the pot. It was a 2. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
That's my 14. No, wait.
That's 16.
16. I can't do math.
It's okay. Your character could though.
My character would be able to do that. Yes. 16 whiz.
Oh my god. 5, 6, 7. So my intelligence is 13. My wisdom is 7. That feels like real life.
It's a vibe.
Like, ask me about specifically what
you
I did in school.
Yeah,
but like general wisdom.
I think I'm a fairly wise individual.
Yeah,
kind of makes. What is this? Charisma. 11.
That's not
bad.
bad.
Not bad.
My charisma is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not bad. Okay.
Good. These are good.
Yeah, we're rocking it.
I think so.
Okay. Amazing. So
we're not gonna have to re-roll.
No, we wouldn't even have had to re-roll. So we got to assign our stats. So like 6 or 7 would be a -2.
-2 for 6 or 7.
8 or 9 is a -1.
-1.
10 is a 0.
0.
And 11 is also 0. 10 or 11, 0. 12, 13 is a +1.
Great.
And then 14, 15 is +2. And then 16 or 17 is a +3.
I don't have any of those. But I do have a +2.
In your con, which is going to keep you alive.
So
okay, so we're going to choose our ancestry. So do we have more choices of ancestry, or is it just those 4? I can't remember. I think it's just those... Or 6. Kate, I don't know the difference between 4 and 6.
Wait. Oh, because these two.
Yeah. So we've got dwarf, elf, goblin, half-orc, halfling, or human, and we can roll on these. Do they have a rolling table? I think there's a rolling table somewhere in here, but I don't know where. I'm going to roll to see what I get here.
Okay.
I am feeling spicy. I am a... was I doing it like this? 1, 2, 3. I'm a goblin. So, goblins... are green, clever beings who thrive in dark, cramped places, as fierce as they are tiny. You know the common and goblin languages, and I have keen senses. I can't be surprised.
Oh, I'm a human.
A human and a goblin.
Can I re-roll?
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want to be a human. That's boring. I'm a human every day.
6 is re-roll.
1,
You're a
2.
goblin?
I was
you were doing it
I was
that
doing
way.
elf. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll be
elf
an elf.
and a goblin.
So that is ancestry?
Yes.
Elf.
And for elf... So, ethereal, graceful people who revere knowledge and beauty. Elves see far and live long. You know the common, elvish, and Sylvan languages. So we got a lot of languages.
Where do I write my languages? Talents/spells?
You know what? I'm going to put mine next to my ancestry so I remember where I got them. But,
okay. So what is it? Common, elvish, and Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah. So you also have Farsight. You get a +1 bonus to attack rolls with ranged weapons, or a +1 bonus to spell casting checks. So I think you choose what your Farsight
So I'm going to write... Do I have to choose now?
No, you can do what you want.
So it's a +1 to ranged attacks, or +1 to spells. I'm going to choose +1 to spells.
Okay.
What's it called? Farsight.
Farsight. I'm going to put page 16 next to that.
+1 to attack. I have like a tickle in my throat.
Okay. We can mute.
I'm just gonna grab some of this.
Okay. All right. So next, I think, let's see. Choice of class. So the classes that are in the main book are the fighter, the priest, the thief, and the wizard. I think that's it. Yeah. But we also have in these cursed scrolls that came, these are kind of like little expansions. If we're doing Nordic kind of inspired because of our moraine area, in the third one, Midnight Sun, we've got the Sea Wolf class and the Seer class as extra choices.
Okay.
So I am a little bit tempted by the Seer class because so they are a spellcaster and they have omens, so 3 per day. You can make a DC 9 wisdom check. I'm good at wisdom.
Yeah.
On a success, gain a luck token. You can't have more than 1 luck token at a time, but
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with the Seer class.
Okay.
What
There's
other
spell
options.
classes do we have?
So there's witches, warlocks, cursed knights.
Is Curse Knight a spell?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because I feel like I do have good... I'm not strong, though. I have good con.
Okay, I think that would be Knight of St. Idris. Cursed spellcasting. You can cast witch spells. Your charisma stat to cast witch spells. Demonic possession.
What is the witch class?
Okay, let's see the witch class. They also use charisma. And you get a familiar with a witch. Let's see what else. So in this one, the other class choices. So this is desert. It might not be as, the characters might not fit as well, but we'll see.
I could have traveled from a long way.
It's true. It's true. So there's the desert rider. So this one does come with a mount. So you would have a
That's
mount
going to be great
go
in the
with you.
labyrinth, I'm sure.
Clunk, 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 yeah. And the pit fighter class.
Rasgadai.
Black-clad assassins who train from childhood inside a hidden desert monastery. They gain their sorceress powers from a legendary black lotus flower that was given to them by a demon. Holy moly.
That's too intense for me. Well, maybe I'll change my Farsight to be +1 to range attack. If you're going to do spells, and it seems like a lot of the time the spells are charisma based, and my charisma's not great.
So a wizard would have
intelligence?
I think so. Let's check.
I also don't necessarily like gaming it this way and choosing my class based on my stats, but
you know,
show me gain a level.
Intelligence check, yeah.
No. Yeah, intelligence is good. Okay. Should I just be a wizard?
Yeah, you can be a wizard. Casting spells each time you get a new level. Yeah.
Do we need somebody to be a bit tanky though? It's fine. I'll be a wizard. There's only 2 of us. We can't have every archetype covered.
Right.
And there's not going to be any dangerous
I don't know why I closed this.
So
you're gonna need this.
So my class I chose was wizard. Yeah.
I'm gonna move the dice out of the way, and then you'll have this to pull from.
I am a wizard. So should I write under attacks, dagger, and staff? Do I have these weapons?
I think we would start with them. I can't, there might be a way to roll for to see or find out what gear we start with, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. What?
I'm just gonna write dagger and staff down here for now.
Yeah, they're the things we're proficient with.
Oh my gosh, I know 2 additional common languages and 2 rare languages.
That could come in very handy for
our
our
adventure.
Right.
It could. Okay, let's see. Oh geez, 32. Okay, so which languages do you know?
So far I know Goblin
Okay.
and Common.
Okay.
I think that's it. I don't think I get any more.
I get Elvish and Sylvan, and we know Goblin. So I'm going to choose Thanian, because that's Minotaurs, Beastmen, and Manticores, and if I know anything about labyrinths.
Smart.
So additional languages are Thanian. What do we say? 2 additional common and 2 rare. So 1 more common. I can do Reptilian, Orcish, Marin, which is Merfolk, Sahagin, and
Sahuagin?
Sirens.
Yeah, Sahuagin.
Sahugin and Sirens, but I don't feel like we're going to be running across. What about Giant? I like Giant. And then 2 rare languages. Wow. Celestial, Diabolic, Draconic, and Primordial.
That could be useful. Oh, they were all different ones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Having that one language would be so useful because it's so diverse.
Let's choose Draconic because dragons. It's all the justification we need. Then it's Celestial, Diabolic, or Primordial. I think Primordial. Wow, I speak a lot of languages.
Thank goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including common. You can permanently learn a wizard spell from a spell scroll by studying it for a day and succeeding on a DC 15 intelligence check. Spells you learn this way don't count towards your known spells. Alright. Can learn spells from scrolls. What are you working on over there?
I am just trying to figure out. I think we get a talent when we're. I think we get one of our talents. So each class comes with like a little group of talents, and I think we get one as we're going through. But we'll get to that in a sec.
You can cast wizard spells you know. You know 3 tier 1 spells of your choice from the spell list, page 52. Each time you gain a level, you choose a new wizard spell to learn. Okay. So I need to pick 3 tier 1 spells from page 52.
I think I just get one spell. But that's okay. Read every language. I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious. Okay, so the list is Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Detect Magic, Featherfall, Floating Disc, Hold Portal, Light, Mage Arbor, Magic Missile, Protection from Evil, and Sleep.
That's a lot of choice. You get 3?
I get 3. Let me see. Alarm. You touch one object such as a door, threshold, setting a magical alarm on it. Okay.
I'm going to tell you something right now. So in ShadowDark, a really important feature of the game is that none of us have dark vision.
Okay.
When we're in a labyrinth, for example, it's going to be pitch black.
Okay.
And we're going to have a torch or something, and we're going to have a timer. Or in the solo dark rules, it does suggest that if you're playing solo, it would be every 10 turns. The torch goes out.
So light. Okay.
It could be a useful spell for
I'll
this
take it.
For us. It could be.
In this world,
light
I might have
actually
learned.
matters.
Yeah, I might have learned light. I feel like Magic Missile is just classic, but you could also go with. I feel like it's either Magic Missile or Burning Hands.
And they are slightly different than like D&D.
Let me read.
They're like the same, but like sometimes they're maybe could be underwhelming or have like an exciting difference.
So let's see what Burning Hands does. It's instant, ranges close. You spread your fingers with thumbs touching. That's classic.
Yep.
Unleashing a circle of flame that roars out to a close area around where you stand. Creatures within the area take 1d6 damage, and flammable objects catch on fire. And then let's check out what Magic Missile does here.
Ooh, I might take Trance as my one spell.
Okay.
So I enter a trance, catching a small glimpses of a creature's fate. One humanoid creature you touch, you can't touch yourself, gains a luck token. So one of my features for myself is I can give myself luck tokens, but if I can trance, I could give you luck tokens too. And we're gonna need all the luck we can get.
I think that's probably true. Magic Missile, duration instant, range far. You have advantage on your check to cast the spell. A glowing bolt of force streaks from your open hand, dealing 1d4 damage to one target. So it's less damage. I get to do it from a distance. I feel like Burning Hands is better. I do get advantage on it though, so I get to more like consistently cast it. But I think I'll go with Burning Hands.
Okay, sounds good. So an interesting thing about casting spells in ShadowDark is that you have to roll to cast it. And if you get a nat 1, you lose the ability to cast that spell. And I think for wizards, they have to do something to like earn back the right.
Oh, I'll have to read this on page 44.
Right. So it's like, and for me, if I get a nat 1 trying to cast Trance, I'll have to do a Seer's Penance to get my spell back. And I think that, and there's like a spell tier list, so I would have to temporarily give up 1d4 HP. That comes back in a week to get my spell back.
Well, at least you get it back.
Yeah, so
I'm just taking a picture of all my spells so that I
have it. Good thinking. Don't have to jot it all down.
Okay, so I've got Light and Burning Hands. Maybe Mage Armor is something to look for. Featherfall is also always good. I wonder how many... Can I just target myself with Featherfall?
That's a good question. I
don't know if we're going to need Featherfall in a labyrinth. I guess...
It's hard to say. See, the interesting thing about, like, since we're our own GM right now, whatever spells you choose will help flavor our adventure moving forward, because... And there's some games that are kind of like that. Like, I'm trying to think. There's a game... Oh, I can't remember. But, you, as a GM, when you're listening to your characters create characters and seeing what they're excited about, seeing what they are passionate about, that's what you want to be planning for your game anyway. Sure. So if you put in Featherfall, we're probably going to need Featherfall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Featherfall only targets me.
I'd be in trouble.
An invisible layer of magical force protects your vitals. Your armor class becomes 14, 18 on a critical spellcasting check for a spell's duration. That's Mage Armor. Floating Disc is fun.
Help us bring our loot back.
True. Let's read Floating Disc. I like that it's not a million spells to choose from.
Yes, it's very approachable.
Lasts for 10 rounds. I create a floating circular disc of force with a concave center. It can carry up to 20 gear slots. It hovers at waist level and automatically stays within near of you. It can't cross over drop-offs or pits taller than a human. Oh. Okay, so it really is just for carrying things. But we care a lot about loot in this game.
Yeah, and how's our strength? Our strength isn't great.
No.
So our strength does affect how many gear slots. I can't remember exactly what it is yet. We'll have to look it up. But mine's only 7.
Let's take Floating Disc.
Okay, so we can get the goodies.
We were like, we don't need a tank. We need this spell. Okay, I messed up writing.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna just quickly look and see how we
floating. Disc.
Okay.
I just want to what was the page for spell? Oh, that's the spell list.
And we do get a roll on our class talent list, which is great.
FGH floating. Here, I'm just going to take my little picture.
Yeah. Get the goods.
Okay.
So, we get to roll on our talent table here. So I'll just show this one here. So under wizard, so yours is right there and mine's right here. So it's 2d6 and we add them together and then we'll see what our talent is.
Okay.
Okay.
2d6?
Yep, 2d6. I got a 5.
I got a 7.
Okay. So mine is I get an additional use of my omen talent each day, which is where I roll to see if I get a luck token.
Okay.
So my character's going to be re-rolling a lot of stuff.
That's good. Maybe? So I got a 7, which is +2 to intelligence stat or +1 to wizard spellcasting checks. That's interesting. So this 13 would turn into a 15, which makes it +2, right?
Yep.
Or I can get... I'm already getting +1 attack on my spells. I'll increase my intelligence.
Okay.
So do I just change it?
Yep, just change it.
To 15 and then +2.
And I mean, that could come in handy if our goal is to learn more lore in here too.
Yeah.
So that could actually...
This is more versatile.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
I'm adding my intelligence as my spellcasting modifier anyway, right? Yeah. All right. We're on background.
All right, our background. So this was kind of where... So we can choose one of these, but we also wanted to, if we want to, we could add more juice to it. Or just go with this and not get too attached in case something awful happens to them. So...
Okay. Well, I'm up for whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we want to start with this anyway?
I think so. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So we could do a d20 roll to see where what our background is. So let's bring over the thing. If you see any color that you like, I'm going to use pink. Oh, very goblin color.
I like this one.
Okay.
Purple with black smoky things in it.
I'm going to move our d6s out of the pit. What? I got an 8.
3.
Okay, I got jeweler. You can easily appraise value and authenticity. That's
seems
what we
useful.
want. Yeah, we want that.
Mine is cult initiate. You know blasphemous secrets and rituals.
Ooh, that actually could come in very handy as well.
Cult initiate. All right.
Praise value and authenticity. I like that because if we come across anything, we can be like, yeah, that's legit, or no, no. Alignment defines your role in the clash between good and evil. All characters are connected to the eternal conflict waged by law, chaos, and neutrality, whether they know it or not. Law is benevolence, chaos is malevolence, and neutrality is impartial, favoring neither. Choose one of the following 3 alignments. I don't think my character is chaotic. Survival of the fittest mentality. I don't think my character is chaotic. I think... Oops. I forgot to write my class in here. I don't know if... I think more neutral than lawful, though. Lawful characters align themselves with fairness, order, and virtue. The good of the whole mentality.
Balance between law and chaos. Cycle of growth and decline. I feel like my character is more chaotic.
Okay, so
this is alignment.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Chaotic.
So I'm gonna be neutral.
Maybe chaotic.
Okay, perfect.
So, destruction, ambition, and wickedness.
Ooh.
I feel like that meshes with the cult initiate.
It does. It does. We also get a title. So near the wizard could be like the page or somewhere in there.
Deities.
Oh, do we need a deity?
It says priests must choose one god.
Okay. I don't know if my character's very...
Most folk worship one of the 4 lords.
Maybe I'll go with
There is a spot for deity.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ord.
Lawful neutral, lawful neutral. Here's some chaotic ones. Memnon was the first manifestation of chaos. He is Madeira's twin, a red-maned Leonin being whose ultimate ambition is to rend the cosmic laws of the Covenant from his sister's skin. Blech. Ramlat is the pillager, the barbaric, the horde. Many orcs worship him. And live by the blood-right of prophecy that says only the strongest will survive. Shun the Vile. Shun whispers arcane secrets to sorcerers and witches who call to her in the dark hours. She schemes to displace Ord so she can control the vast flow of... Shun the Vile.
That's interesting. So if I'm worshipping Ord, so the unbending, the wise, the secret keeper, he is the god of magic, knowledge, secrets, and equilibrium. So, and you're...
But my god is like trying to take over,
usurp
so
you. Us hanging out is probably... Like if we were getting like higher levels and getting more like attention, I feel like that could be an interesting thing for the deities.
It'll be like one of the we'll publicize a fight. It'll be like pay-per-view.
Yeah, and I'll be like lock token.
I'll be like floating disc, and you'll be like what?
You put it under me and I float away. So there were Nord backgrounds. I didn't use this. I used our normal one, but I would have been Fisher. You know all the sea creatures and legends. If I had...
What was 3?
Criminal.
You were exiled from your village. I like.
We'll stick
with
that one here. Yeah. But you can find titles. Let's see where. Oh,
it might be next. I think I just came right to here's titles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Gain levels your title. Okay, so I should roll a d10. It looks like, or no, that's my level. Yeah. So I'm apprentice. I'm adept.
Mine is fortune teller.
Adept.
Maybe I have a deck of cards that I'm looking at. All right, so what do we have left here? We're level 1. Our XP is currently 0 out of 10. Oh, our HP and our AC. Actually, let's see.
Here's AC.
Hit points equal to 1 roll of your class's hit points die plus their constitution modifier.
What is the class's hit point die?
So for the seer,
wizard class
is a d6 for me.
It's 1d4 for wizard. So it's going to be 1d4 plus my con, which is good. 2.
Actually, for like, I'm glad that. So the d4s are, where are they?
I got one here.
Okay, can't even. Oh, they're right there. Okay. My HP. Oh, you got higher than me. I got a 2.
So 3, 4, 5 for my hit points.
Mine is 3 hit points.
And what's AC?
AC might...
Starting gear. Your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity modifier. Wearing armor changes your AC. I'm not going to be...
So, first level characters start with 2d6 plus 5, or times 5 gold pieces to buy our gear. So we have nothing right now.
But your AC is going to be... Oh, I guess... Yeah, you need to...
Yeah, we'll see what we can buy for our gear. Okay. Big money, no whammies. Here we go. 5 times 5. 25 gold.
2d6 times 5. I'm just using your dice.
Yep. Ooh, 9.
9 times 5. 45?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since elementary
we had to do
school.
these little maths. What else do we need to know?
I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Using our calculator.
Okay. So I've got 45 gold. But I can't wear armor, I don't think.
Oh, that'll be tricky.
Because I'm a wizard.
That's true. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Okay, you can carry a number of items equal to 10 or your strength stat, whichever is higher.
Okay, 10 is higher.
10 is our amount. So I'm just going to put a line through this whole area of my sheet. And now I know I have 10 spots. And there's going to be some items that are free to carry.
Yeah.
So I think like a backpack is free to carry. Oh, feathers. My feather collection. Can't go anywhere without that. But everything else will take up a slot. So we've got our gold. So let's get shopping.
Okay. So we do not have these,
No, that's just your proficiencies.
but I probably want to buy a dagger. And
I
a
do
staff.
too. You guys, if you can hear a weird sound, it's because my dog is trying to make a comfy spot on the couch.
Yeah.
And to do that, she digs very deeply into
Yeah.
our cushions.
It's almost done. I can see.
Yeah, she's circling there.
It
She
worked.
goes. She did it. She made it.
Good girl.
She made it so different and
Yes.
comfortable.
Yeah. Dogs. All right.
Oh. So this one's basic gear. Do we want weapons and armor first, or do we want to?
Well, we can look through these.
I'm gonna get a backpack.
The first backpack is free to carry.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a backpack. It's 2 gold.
Caltrops, coin. Crossbow bolts, crowbar, flask or bottle, flint and steel, gem, grappling hook, iron spikes, lantern, mirror. Wow.
Oh, and I think
Oil flask, pole, rations,
And you-
rope, torch.
and you do need a backpack in this game if you want to carry stuff.
So I'll write backpack. We kind of need to have
and you
one.
can put the backpack in your free to
Oh,
carry
you're
spot.
right. Thanks.
Yeah. I think there's like pre-built. Let's see. Yeah, if we want, you could buy a crawling kit. It comes with the backpack, flint and steel, torch, or 2 torches, rations, iron spikes, grappling hook, and rope, and it costs 7 gold pieces. So
That's
way,
like a deal.
yeah.
Oh wait, is
Or
it?
some of it's silver.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then the 2, so it's the same as it would be if you bought it. I'm just going to do that for my
So, but is that all free to
character.
carry?
No. It will take up slots. But, like, I do think we will need rope. I do think we'll need grappling hook.
But we don't need 2 ropes.
No.
and 2 grappling
I can just buy
hooks.
this,
Okay.
and then you can...
I should buy some rations then for myself,
Yes, definitely.
right?
And some torches as
No,
well.
because I have light.
You do have light. Did we read...
How often can I cast my spells? Let's read the 44.
Yeah, because I think you're going to be rolling to cast light, right? And then
Yeah.
it might end up that you've got a nat 1 on your light spell.
No.
That will never happen.
I'm really good at being
That will
a wizard.
never happen. Well, we have luck tokens as well. Unless I got a 0, or if I got a 1 on my trance to give you a luck token, then you...
Let me read about spells. Spellcasters use the raw power of creation and destruction to bend reality, shaping it to the will of their gods and ambitions. Wizard magic is fickle, complicated, and volatile. Even the most learned mages tread carefully when reaching beyond the veil to grasp arcane. Okay, when you cast a spell, you invoke magic to cause an effect. Duh. Casting a spell takes your action. Characters with the spellcasting talent can cast spells. To cast a wizard spell, make a spellcasting check by rolling 1d20 plus your intelligence modifier. So spells are... Well, that makes sense. Plus your intelligence modifier. To cast a priest spell, it's wisdom. The DC is 10 plus the spell's tier. Okay, so the DC is going to be like 11 for the spells that I currently have. Mm-hmm. If you succeed, the spell takes effect. If you fail, the spell does not take effect. You can't cast that spell again until you complete a rest. Critical success, if I roll a 20, you can double one of the spell's numerical effects. Critical failure, if you roll a natural 1, the spell doesn't take effect. If it was a focus spell, the spell immediately ends. Wizard spells, if the spell was a wizard spell, you can't cast that spell again until you successfully complete a rest. You must also roll on the wizard mishap table corresponding to the spell's tier. Cool. So I don't lose the spell.
No, you don't.
But something bad will happen to me and I can't cast it again. So
Until you
but
get a
it
rest,
sounds to me that I can cast these spells as many times as I want per day.
If you keep succeeding, you can keep casting it.
Love
As
it.
soon as you fail, then you need to rest to get it back.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Penance. The GM determines the exact nature of the penance you must undertake based on your deity. Whoa.
That's for priests.
That's for priests?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't...
and for seers, but seers is different and in the other supplement. So I will need to
Oh, and here's my
use
mishaps.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Write on your sheet what page the mishaps are, because in case we need it. We won't need it because you're not going to roll any nat ones, but in case we need
Right.
it.
Okay, so
Page 46. for
mishaps. That's only if I roll a 1, right?
Only if you roll a 1. A failed spell goes away, but you rest and get it back.
Spell DC is 11 right now.
Yeah, because we only have level 1 spells.
10 plus tier. 11.
Oh, right. I was going to...
And then I add my intelligence +1 because of my farsight to cast. So I'm going to be adding 3. All right.
I don't remember what page we were on for gear. Oh, 34. Okay.
So I think that I am...
So I'm proficient with leather armor. I'm going to buy...
I'm not going to
leather
buy any light sources right now.
Okay.
Because I feel like my character is like,
Confident.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
And if not, whoever I'm with will have some kind of light.
I have 2 torches. I have 2 torches.
Okay, so rations cost 3. The backpack costs 2. Oh, wait. Rations cost 5 silver and 2 gold.
Yeah, is that each? Let's see.
Rations 3, 5
Okay.
silver.
Awesome.
So let me put 3 next to my rations. And then my backpack was 2 gold. How many? Is it like 100 silver per gold?
It is 10 silver per gold.
Okay. That makes sense.
So my AC is 11 plus my dex mod, which is 0. So my AC is 11.
And you have rope?
I have 60 feet of rope, yes.
I'm good on that. Don't need
You're the one that has all the money. Get a mirror.
Why would we need a mirror?
So we can look around corners.
Let's see what else we need though. I guess, and is it true that I cannot have armor? I'm pretty sure that's true. Armor none.
Ooh.
So it means no armor, right?
Right, that does mean that. Yeah.
So let's see. So I do though want a dagger, which is only 1 gold.
Oh yeah, a weapon, that would be good. Thank goodness it's only 1 gold because I have been spending. I only have
1 gold for my dagger. And then I also want a staff.
I want a spear.
Which is 5 silver pieces. Jeez, this stuff is cheap. Staff.
Okay, I am now full.
I have 3.
items.
I have 3 things. So with my weapons, because dagger and staff were the ones listed, those are the only ones that I can really use.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I use a shield?
Oh, I don't know if you can. I'm gonna buy a second. Oh, I can't hold a second dagger. Well,
I can have more daggers.
because I think, like, for range attack, like, I could throw my spear and then collect it, but if I break it, that's unfortunate.
Okay, I am going to get a mirror just because I have so much money.
You have a lot of money. Ooh.
What?
Oil flask. Is a lantern an option?
Yeah.
How much are they?
Let's see. But I don't care about lanterns.
No, you don't.
5 gold. Do you want me to buy you a lantern?
I can't hold it. I'm full. And you might end up getting full too.
Let's see. So I've got my mirror. I guess I'll have a backup dagger.
One thing about a flask of oil is we could also throw it on somebody and light it on fire.
Oh yeah, let's do it. And they're only 5 silver. Why don't I get...
They take up a gear slot is the only thing.
But I have
you have a lot.
5
of space,
left.
Yeah.
Why don't I take 2?
Ooh, 2 oil. What are they called? Oil flasks.
Oil
Flasks of oil.
oil flask.
Another thing about ShadowDark, and I think it's interesting. ShadowDark, as I mentioned earlier, you don't get experience from killing things or exploring or anything like that, but you do get it from loot. So they really encourage you to think outside the box, avoid combat at all costs, and we don't want to get in a fight.
Right.
So
I've only used 16 of the 45 gold.
that's almost as much as I started with.
Should I get some caltrops?
Yeah, they're always fun.
Let's see what else.
What about do we need a crowbar?
Sure.
Do you think for leverage?
Yeah. Let's get some caltrops and a crowbar, but still, this is like not this is
much
1
money.
extra
Yeah.
gold. Caltrops, crowbar.
And the other thing is, too, we're going to need space to... Oh, no, you have floating disc.
Yep.
Yeah. Psh, pish posh. As long as you don't nat one on the floating disc when you find all that loot.
How would that happen?
Oh, that would never happen to us.
No. So do I just have 30 gold left over?
Yeah.
Can I just keep it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if we
might
need
run into someone.
if we need to buy anything.
Yeah.
And I have room to hold one more thing, too. I think I'm good, though.
Yeah.
Because I definitely do not need or want a lantern.
That makes sense. We're going to be fine.
You're like,
we're going to
great.
be fine.
It's
we're
cool.
We're going to be fine. We need names.
Oh, God.
We need names. So there are some Nord names in here.
Okay.
I might roll and see if any of them vibe. I don't know if there's any also name list in there.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if a Nord goblin would have the same names as anyone else, but I think so.
Character names. I am an elf. I'll roll my d20.
Okay.
You
That's
go ahead.
yours.
You go first.
This is your one.
Oh.
I almost rolled it.
You almost rolled
I would have sorry, I stabbed you with a pencil through
that's
the air.
cool.
That's how I'm going to throw my spear, probably.
I have resistance against pencil.
Oh, good. Graphite resistance.
Yeah.
10.
8.
Ooh. Freya.
Ooh.
With a J.
I'm Axador.
Oh. Freya. And then there's a surname. I'm going to roll for that, too.
You guys have surnames?
Freya Sigmund.
Oh, there's no surnames here.
Do you want to have a Nord surname?
Sure.
Okay, maybe
D20?
yeah, D20.
Hiya. 15?
Sigmund. Are we related?
Did you roll a 15 also?
Yeah, look.
Oh, Sigmund. Yeah, we're related.
Interesting. So we are a goblin and an elf. We are related somehow. Are we married?
Maybe it's through marriage.
Like, okay,
Like
so maybe
we're
are we cousins?
Sister-in-laws.
Sister-in-laws? That's so funny. Okay, so we're sister-in-laws. Holy smokes.
Which is why we look so alike.
Yeah. Yeah. We're related. Okay.
You need to do like art of like an elf and a goblin who just have the same hair.
They look like really similar though.
But they're like,
completely
but they're like
different,
totally
they look
different.
Really
Yeah.
similar.
Oh my god.
Okay. Amazing. So we've got our names, we've got our backgrounds. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to take a little break?
Sure.
Okay.
Because
So
we're
we
ready
rolled
to.
our-
We're kind of ready to like start playing now.
Yeah. Take a little breather, get a little drink.
Okay. We'll be back in what, like 10?
Yeah. All right.
If
See
you're
you
here,
soon.
stick around and we'll start playing in 10 minutes. Bye.
Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, and we're back.
Hello. Welcome
Hi.
back.
So we're getting ready to get started. So we're going to be using Mythic GM Emulator, Mythic Game Master Emulator. This is 2nd edition. We're going to be using this as our tool to kind of keep us in the adventure. And I really like this system for solo role-playing because it gives us kind of chance for surprises, things that are unexpected. I did review it yesterday, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and we've done this kind of thing before, and even sometimes you could have seen as we were preparing, like, we just kind of do our own thing sometimes, and that's also...
We're just here to have fun
Yeah.
and show you that you could just have some fun.
But I guess that's like a caveat. Like if you're trying to learn Mythic GM, you might want to read through it on your own because we might not be using it 100% exactly
fully.
the way that it is there. But.
And I think that's part of the goodness of the Mythic GM emulator as well, because it's kind of like you can pick and choose what is useful to you.
Yeah.
And what I really like from it, so these are pages I not photocopied. I also purchased the PDF. So I bought it two different ways. But it has the adventure journal in there. So we're going to have an adventure title, and we're going to be playing scene by scene.
Yeah.
And the scene that we're in is kind of going to affect our chaos factor. And if you recall, like the chaos factor is going to affect any rolls that we make to ask the fate chart a question. When we change scenes, the chaos factor will come into play. So here's our fate chart. So if we have to ask a yes or no question, we'll be discussing the odds, like how likely it is, and then we'll be rolling And if you roll...
Based on the chaos factor,
Yes.
there's different...
And I think we start at 5 with the chaos factor. So I'm going to write that in.
Okay.
That's our current chaos factor. And
that just determines the outcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So thank you. So how it goes is when you roll it, we discuss the odds and then we'll roll our D100.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you roll above, I think it is less likely. So let's see. I think rolling low is the yes. So like...
Yeah, because it's like low chaos factor.
Yeah. So
it's certain to succeed.
Mm-hmm, almost certain.
Then you
to
have
succeed.
to roll
91 or lower
to get an exceptional yes.
Ooh, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Sorry. This is the in case you can't see, I'm like looking at the book right now. Chaos factor tracked throughout. Da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go. Higher values. Oh, I was saying it absolutely backwards. So higher values, more yes answers, more... Oh, that's for the chaos factor. Sorry, guys. I swear I looked at this yesterday.
You can make your way through it.
Yeah.
Using the fate chart. To answer your question, one of 4 responses. Yes, no, exceptional. A yes... So, but where...
Okay, so by rolling very low or very high, you can achieve exceptional results. The smaller numbers to the left and right of the central represent the extreme 20% of yes or no. Rolling equal to or less than the left-hand number is an exceptional yes.
Okay, so if it was certain and the chaos factor was 1,
10 or lower.
10 or lower would be exceptional yes. Mm-hmm. And 91 or higher is exceptional no.
Yeah.
And then
so it's
if it's below 50, it's a yes.
yes.
If it's above 50, it's a no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we'll go like this. E yes, no. E no.
Okay.
So that way we know.
Because in that order.
Yeah, I kind of wish they had done this chart here sideways too.
Yeah.
Just because of this. I don't know how they could have did it, but I think it would have made more sense. Anywho.
We got it.
We got there. So I think the first thing we need to do is basically like
figure out
our scene.
Or do we need to do the title?
Oh yeah. What's the title of our adventure?
Is there a way to randomize that?
I mean, we could call it Moraine of Ghosts.
Sure.
Because we already randomized that.
Or like Apocalyptic Labyrinth. Wait, what about like... Okay,
Labyrinth in the Moraine of Ghosts.
Yeah, something like that.
The Apocalyptic Labyrinth in the Moraine of Ghosts.
I kind of like just Labyrinth in the Moraine of Ghosts.
Labyrinth in the Moraine of Ghosts.
Love it.
Whew, okay. So we are starting our scene. So, the first scene. So where's our first scene? So we're going to be... before you begin an adventure, you need to get your adventure lists ready. You can find... So we have our lists here as well. So this is another important part of the adventure, because when we roll on the chaos thing, it will often... The fate chart, it can refer us to the adventure lists. Mm-hmm. So we have threads list and characters lists here.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so you'll often start with fresh, empty set of lists, but you can populate your lists with any elements you'd like to begin the adventure with. There are many reasons you might do this. So we might have ideas for interesting characters. So one character we do know exists is the important guardian.
So should I write guardian here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So our first one is the guardian of the labyrinth. There's also a ghost somewhere around here, I think.
Ghost?
Yeah, ghost. And also
do we count?
A symbiote. No, we are not the characters. These are like NPC characters.
VIOTE? Symbiotes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So those are 3 characters that we'll have to kind of come up with if we run into them.
Yep.
So for threads, let's see. Threads are the quests, tasks, and missions you choose to pursue through your player character. So do we know exactly what our quest is?
No, what we know is that we do know that the Guardian, I think, we know that the Guardian's powers are failing.
Yes.
And we are coming here.
Are we trying to steal what the Guardian...
I feel like my character is probably trying to get into the labyrinth, like to take advantage of this failing Guardian. But I don't know about what your character would be wanting to do.
Well, I think my character is helping her sister-in-law.
Okay.
I think I'm here to support you. I think, you know, you've got a quest, and I'm a seer. Maybe
Yeah.
I've seen that you getting this is actually important in some way.
Okay.
Or I have like a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following my intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though you know that I have not even close told you all of the details of what's going on here,
Right.
you're like, you kind of know.
I will help you. Yeah.
Okay.
I owe it to my brother.
Yes.
Okay. So our threads list. So I guess we could, let's see.
So is it
actually.
like what are some examples of threads?
So the player's pulp era sailor, marooned on an island of dinosaurs and strange prehistoric creatures, starts out with the threads, find a way off the island, and locate missing crew members. Later in the adventure, after learning about a magic stone that heals wounds, the player adds the thread, find the mystical stone.
So is it,
it might
infiltrate labyrinth?
Yeah, that's definitely one.
Infiltrate labyrinth. Is it BYRI?
Yes.
Okay. Any other threads that you can think of?
Locate power source, or would it be thread for this scene only? Threads.
No.
You can make anything into an open thread at any time. So I think finding the MacGuffin is
like
acquiring
treasure.
Yeah, acquire treasure. Acquired the treasure.
Okay.
I think maybe the item's a jewel. I'm a jeweler. Maybe the thing we're after is a gem.
Or maybe we're kind of both here for different things.
Yeah, I'm after a gem. So that would be acquire special gem.
Acquire special gem.
We'll figure out what's special about it if we find it.
Actually, can we say acquire, instead of acquire the treasure, I'm going to say acquire the special gem, but I'm going to say that my character isn't, I mean, we're going to be getting treasure because that's...
Oh yeah, we're going to get lots of like coin and like normal gems and maybe art.
But I think my character is interested in like learning
About the languages?
Well, yeah, like learning what there is to learn here.
Okay.
So discover the secrets of the labyrinth or something like that.
Yes. Okay. So we've got some threads. We've got some characters on our character list. Okay.
So I really love how... So you can see like with just Mythic GM Emulator, you could have like come up with these things on your own, but that was way easier for us because we had done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really like
Done some like
sparks some things.
Yes.
This just Mythic GM leaves it wide open for you, which is great. But for me personally, that's like too wide open. Unless I had already been thinking about something and wanting to do a specific thing. But
yeah,
if you're sitting down with a friend and you're like, let's play an
don't
RPG.
Know. Yeah, we
it's
don't
like,
know what
I don't
we
know,
wanna
really
do.
could be anything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, the way that it works is we're going to have like an expected scene, like what we think is going to happen in our scene.
Yeah.
And then we're going to roll to see if that is what happens in our scene, and that's where our chaos factor comes in, because if we... So let's see. So we're going to be testing the expected scene. So before we dive into a new scene, we have to check if your expectation happens, like if it's what we were thinking to happen.
Okay.
Using the chaos factor, roll a d10 and compare it to the current CF value. So ours is 5. If you roll above, it's exactly what you think. If it is equal to or less, then your scene changes in some way, and then we would resolve that with this little thing here.
Do you think that the guardian is just like not gonna be there, and we get to like waltz into this labyrinth?
Like,
and that's
like
kind of
the guardian is so weak.
Like maybe like that's not actually what this card says, but our characters might have heard. Like the rumor gets, twisted and elaborated, and what we heard was the labyrinth is not being guarded currently. Okay. And so maybe our assumption is that we get to just like waltz in here.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So scene summary. So we are we found the labyrinth.
Yep. So I'm getting rid of my eraser bits.
Lab. And then now we're checking for guardian.
Trying to get in.
Trying to get in.
Yeah.
I think my character, so Freya is going to say, okay, before we go any further, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of luck from Ort. So I'm going to roll for my omen here. So I'm going to do a wisdom check on so this is ShadowDark rule here. So I'm going to roll for an omen. Oh no, I don't think I got my omen. Okay, unfortunately, so I already did one and I did not get my omen.
Okay, that's too bad.
That's unfortunate. So if we were playing completely solo, in the ShadowDark rules, you are supposed to start with a luck token. And if you roll a nat 20, you gain a luck token. But since there's two of us, I felt like we don't need a luck token.
So sorry, I just realized I hadn't filled in my AC.
Oh, okay. I think it's just your...
It's 10 dex plus your dex modifier, so mine's 9.
Okay. Let's just not get hit.
Your
AC doesn't matter.
This place isn't being guarded. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
That's why I didn't learn mage armor.
Would you like to do the honors?
Yes.
Okay, so we're rolling against 5
to see if our
less.
Expectation is correct or not.
So if it is above, it's going to be there's no guardian here in this moment.
Oh my god, that's not in, so we have to reroll. It was a 1.
We did say anything that's outside of the thing doesn't count. It's a 10. Okay, it's a 10, yeah. So there is no guardian here right now.
That might come back. Maybe he's patrolling the labyrinth.
This doesn't say what happens on a 10, though. If your number is odd... Okay, wait. No, I guess it's fine. It's fine.
It's an even number, no?
It's an even number, but in cases when your expected scene is changed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now that we've had a scene that is expected, I think that makes the chaos go up 1.
I just want to find my weapons because I also didn't write that info down. So while you do that, I'm just finding my weapons.
Okay. So now we're in the scene.
So are we like at the front
entrance? We're at the front entrance. So what does it look like?
Ooh.
So we already discovered what a moraine looks like. So there's just ice and silt and salt, and it's probably kind of dusty. There's probably some like little melty bits. Maybe it's very sunny and beautiful out here to juxtapose our experience going into this dark labyrinth. So maybe it's kind of like sunny and beautiful out here. We can see very clearly we don't see a guardian anywhere.
Yep.
What is the labyrinth?
Sunny.
Very sunny. We've got the sunbeam. Let's see. We see a dark opening to this. Is there a door? Is it shut? Or is it like a cave entrance leading to the labyrinth?
Well, I think that it's like an open entrance, but there's like a moat around the labyrinth, and so there's like a footbridge that you need to cross over.
Oh, okay.
But it's down. Is it down?
Maybe we can ask the fate chart if
Sure.
it's down. Okay. So this will be our first thing. Is there is there a clear
Is the pathway like clear to get in? So there's no guard, but is the
No
pathway
guard.
like? Are we just waltzing?
Are we
into
just
this?
able to get right in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get right in there. Okay, so we are going to roll. So how likely do we think that it is that easy?
I think it's not likely because, like, normally there would be a guard guarding this place, and for some reason the guard's not currently here. And regardless of whether that's because the guard is, like, their power is failing or because they are on a patrol, they would have tried to block the entrance from
Right.
it just being, like, completely passable.
That makes perfect
while they
sense.
were gone, right?
So I think the question, coming up with a good question is a little bit tricky.
It has to be
I
a
think-
yes or no answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the question should be, is there a trap?
Okay. Sure.
Because that could mean, if there's not, that would mean the drawbridge is down, and but
some easy we can figure out how to get in.
exactly.
Okay.
But is there a trap?
And we think that is
Kind of likely.
very likely?
I think very likely.
okay. I agree,
because
but not nearly certain.
correct.
These
yeah.
are you might not be able to see them very well, but it's like certain, nearly certain, very likely. There's also 50-50,
Yeah.
and then the unlikely versions of
Okay,
those.
so
Yeah.
would you like to roll? Or?
Sure. Ooh, these
So
are
we're
pretty.
thinking it is very likely there's some kind
There's
of
some
trap.
kind of thing that's stopping us. Yeah. Oh,
Doesn't count. Here you go.
so 27.
So we're very likely. Chaos factor is 6 now.
Okay.
So we're going to blip blip.
So we got 27.
Oh, so yes.
So it's yes.
There is a trap.
Okay, great.
Uh-oh. I said it like it's like, oh, good. Okay, so there is a trap.
I think that's kind
Do we want
of
to roll this chunker?
Oh.
So I've got this die that
Yes.
gives us like
What
what
is the trap?
Okay.
Rudy is just worried about us.
Oh, that's Theo.
Oh, Theo. I couldn't tell because the sun is shining on your skin.
Right. Okay, here
fur.
comes. What trap are we facing? Acid spray.
Ooh,
That's unfortunate.
that is unfortunate.
Okay.
I don't know how we're gonna
So
do with that.
currently, we don't even know there's a trap. So
Okay.
we are looking at this. The drawbridge is down. The door is ahead. Fantastic. There's a moat. I think it would be. I think it would make sense if the acid's like gonna come up out of the water. Like I think like near the bridge.
Okay.
I think that would make sense.
There's like a mechanism.
yeah,
that
just spray us with it,
The
and
whole
maybe
moat
we'd
is
fall
just
in.
acid
and we
water.
might fall in if. Okay, that's scary. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty wise. I think we would be looking for traps. So I think we can do a trap check, and I think we should establish that whenever we're going into a new room, we should do a trap check.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my character is going to look to see if it's safe,
This is wisdom.
and this is my wisdom. So I'm gonna look around and see if this looks safe. Nat 20.
Very nice.
We should have established the difficulty class before I rolled.
Right.
But with the nat 20, I think it's okay to
we
say
have
that.
to. Yeah.
So I'll try and remember to. My default's 15.
I was thinking 15. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say default 15 if we forget to.
15 is like
that's
difficult-ish.
That's harder for ShadowDark actually.
So because it was my assumption that this would be like not a silly little trap. So I was thinking like a little bit harder, but 15 was what. But
and that is harder like for ShadowDark
than it would be in
that
something like D&D or
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I think that so Freya is like wait. Look at the water. It is like a bubbling.
Yeah, and it's kind of green.
Yeah, and then maybe we see it kind of like splash and like sizzle away some of the
Like grass on the ledge.
Yeah. So
like,
how do we get past it?
And it's like these noxious fumes coming up around the bridge.
Absolutely.
Maybe you see a little device that's gonna like spurt. So
Can your floating disc get us? Can it carry us, or is it just
it
items?
says, let me look it up. So, what page
Imagine
was
if we
it?
just fall in the acid. It's like we go through all this and then.
Where's the list of spells? Was it 50 something?
Oh, we should write
There
down
it
your
is.
spell.
I know. Oh, you know what?
You took pictures. You took pictures.
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna look up traps in here, and then we'll have our.
So the floating disc says you create a floating circular disc of force with a concave center, can carry up to 20 gear slots. So how many gear slots are we?
One each. No,
But are we 10
I
each?
think I could be a gear slot. I'm a little goblin.
Yeah. So and I'm 19.
A delicate.
So it's fine.
But what about all the stuff in our bag? Because I've got 10 slots.
Yeah, but we're carrying those things.
So they don't count for, like, the weight that this spell can carry. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not a very thorough.
And that's up to so that's the cool thing too about ShadowDark is being able to have this discussion.
Yeah.
In games like Pathfinder, for example, it's so clear, and there's like even arguments online for a lot of spells.
Yeah.
Clarifying language just to make sure you're doing it absolutely right. In ShadowDark, they're vague on purpose.
It's so like you figure it out. What do you think?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think since you do have to roll to see if it's even successful, what's your DC for this?
It would be 11.
11? Okay. I mean, I think if you're successful with the spell, then we could do one at a time, float over.
Let's see if we can think of another way, because the thing that I dislike is the notion that I fail at this and roll a 1. And
then you can't use it till we sleep.
We
do need
this to get our stuff out of here.
And we didn't get a luck token.
Okay. So what else could we do? I mean, I could burn the moat with my burning hands.
Then you might be...
It might not work.
I could go up.
We could hold our breath.
Okay, I could light a torch and try and light it from the side, but I think that would be a bit dangerous for me.
What if you lit a torch and like tossed it into the moat?
Then we only have one torch.
I have light.
You guys, okay.
Look at me, I'm lit up.
You are lit up right now. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that'll give me a gear slot for use later. Okay.
Let's see if it works.
Here we go. So I'm gonna light my torch. So I'm gonna do. And I light my torch. I erased it off my thing. I used my flint and steel. And look at you for a moment.
Step back a little bit.
You step back. I gotta step forward. I'm not strong. I gotta get real close.
Okay.
So I'm like, I kind of look at you. You're back up there, and you're like, you can do it.
It's great. It's huge moat. You get it. Just run back as soon as you let go of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll this. So that I'm gonna use my strength here. It's -2. I think it's a low AC though. I'm just trying to throw it in.
Is this a fate chart thing? Like,
no, I think we just
choose the AC, like the DC of this check. Okay.
And I think me getting it in there.
But the question is like, does burning the acid work?
We can say it does. I mean, do we want to be stuck at the bridge this whole time?
No.
It'll work if I succeed. If I don't succeed,
so the DC
it could explode and kill me.
Is the DC 15? Is it 10? Is it?
I think the harder part was like, I don't know. We could do 15. That's scary.
But so it's like, how do you choose a DC?
Okay. Does this one have? Because sometimes games will have like
guidance for that.
Yeah, like this is how hard a DC would be for this system.
There's a GM section. Your role, the player's core ethos.
Oh, there's traps. I wonder if that will be a good one. 114. Because it could have some guidance on how to deal with a trap. That was what I was looking for, but I didn't see it earlier. Oh, there's acid pools.
Disabling. Thieves and characters who are trained in tinkering can describe how they disable. Time, using the mass, succeeds if there's time pressure or the trap requires a great deal of skill to deactivate. Might call for a stat check.
Okay, so this is our stat check.
Okay, and then what's the...
It doesn't have a DC. I think the GM would just make it up, so we gotta make it up.
Okay.
Are we sticking with... I think for this system, 12 might be just a normal... Like a normal, and then 15 is more tricky.
That's kind of what we were looking for, is that guideline.
I think that's what it is for this system, but I could be getting it mixed up with another OSR system, because I read too many of them.
There's got to be like a table somewhere.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at a monster. And I'm just going to see what their ACs are kind of looking like. Like a mage.
14.
Yeah.
11,
a lion would be a
12.
Whereas a lich would be 16. Leprechaun would be 13. Spoilers for anyone fighting whatever.
Ooh, I love this art.
Yeah, this is some really beautiful artwork on here. Okay, a kobold. A normal kobold is 13.
Okay.
Want to go with 13?
Sure.
I have a -2 on this.
We figure that this acid is about the same as a kobold.
Yeah, it's just it's literally just acid there. We could probably just run across and not fall in, but we're trying to do something special. And I failed.
Wow.
Real bad.
So what does that mean?
Okay, I think what it means is it explodes. I think I throw the torch in.
Okay.
And I'm like, and then I think it goes, and I'm like, it's working. It's on fire. And then I think it's like, and I think there's a big backlash, and I think I take some damage.
Okay.
I only have 3 HP. I don't want to kill myself right off the bat. I think any GM worth their salt would try to not kill their single player character
in the very
right
first
off the
thing
bat.
that happens.
So I'm going to roll a D4 -2 for damage, minimum of 1.
Okay.
So it could be 1 or 2 damage. Okay, 1.
1 damage.
1 damage. So
all right.
I'm down to 2 HP. And
your hair is
my
singed.
hair is singed.
Yeah.
I am feeling rough.
Yeah.
But now we can get by safely.
Great. Okay.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think that it burnt up all the acid, so although the bridge is gone, now we can just like walk across the bottom of this thing. Do we find any loot in the
Oh god.
In what
at
used
the bottom
to be
of
the
the
acid
pit?
moat?
It totally could, because what if somebody fell into there?
So let's do a thing.
Is this a fate chart?
Yeah. Is there any loot?
So what are the odds?
I think lots of people got burnt up here. I think we're seeing a lot of burnt remains of things that got acid eaten, but is there anything that survived the acid and the fire that is still
50-50 then?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
it's likely that something has fallen down there, but man, this
the light is getting. We're
is
sorry,
crazy.
guys. We're gonna cut soon.
Yeah,
we could close a curtain.
I
too.
might do that, but
So maybe we'll say 50-50. So our chaos factor is 6. So is there loot? So we need 65 or lower to get yes. If it's 13 or lower, it would be an extreme yes. So I think there'd be magic items instead of just like loot. So do you want to...
I rolled the last one.
Oh, okay. I'll roll this one. Go 84. That's no.
So where are we?
We're at 6. So it's a no. There's no loot, unfortunately.
I wonder what an exceptional no would be in this case.
I think I would have got hurt again.
Like but you would like drop something and
I would lose something. Yeah, you're right. That's a good call.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So
we've
no loot,
passed the
but
trap.
We're alive
and we're in the labyrinth.
Yeah, and we cleared the way for anyone who might be following us.
I'm gonna cast light.
Okay.
So the DC is 11, and I add my intelligence plus 1 for farsight. So I'm gonna add 3 to this.
So I'm gonna track our turns on here. So in ShadowDark, it's in turn order all the time.
Is that a 1?
That's a 7.
Okay, that's so 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you just lose your light spell right off the gate? And we need to rest before you get back?
Let's read the
read
rules again, because I thought it was.
I think you lose it if you fail your casting.
I thought it was just if you roll. It's okay, Theo.
So the way ShadowDark works is that we are in turn order all the time, and now that we're going to be lighting our last torch, it's only going to last 10 rounds. And this will be round 1 of us going into the thing. So I'm going to track that on our scene summary.
Yeah. If you fail your spellcasting check, the spell does not take effect. You can't cast that spell again until you complete a rest. And then the critical failure thing is I can't cast it until I rest and have to roll on the wizard mishap table. So I do not have to roll on the wizard mishap table.
Thankfully. Because there's some bad ones in there.
But
so what does this look like? You're trying to cast a spell. It doesn't go off, and I'm here waiting like.
And I'm like, saying it again. And I'm like, saying it again.
Ignite.
I'm like, I don't know what's
Is there like
going
a little
on.
like,
You know when you have like a lighter that's just like not
it's
working anymore?
sparking. And I'm like, oh.
I like shake it upside down a little bit.
So far in a game where our like light is our lifeline, we've thrown a torch into acid and exploded it and then lost our only magical source.
All I need to do is sleep.
And then we hear like the sound of like the ice cracking and kind of falling down avalanche wise over that way. Like it's like, ooh, we gotta go in here.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I will light my torch, so I'm gonna put a little star next to it to show that it is currently
It's
in
working.
use.
Yep.
And let's begin our turn order. So since we're changing scenes, I'm not going to count there because the turns won't be connected to scenes, but I'll count up here.
Okay.
So this is our first turn. So your turn was you're doing
Trying
that.
to
My
do light.
turn, I'm turning on the light, and we're going to look in the entryway. I think this would trigger a new scene, a la Mythic GM Emulator, because we're changing places. We did something in that location. We're going to the next location.
Okay.
So this will be scene number 2, and this is we're going to call this like entering the labyrinth.
Yep.
So we need to roll to see if we get on or below the chaos factor to see. So what do we expect to happen? So I expect I'll light my torch. I'll be able to see into it. I'm just kind of thinking like a labyrinth. I think I'm going to see just,
Stone
straight
corridor.
stone corridor. I think I'm going to see a turn on either end. I think I'm still a little flustered. I haven't checked for traps. I think I would check for traps. So I think my expectation, light it, look in, don't see any monsters or anything, and then look for traps is what I'm expecting to happen. How about you? What are you thinking?
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we might see writing. We might see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's our
there's
expectation.
no like creatures. It's
No.
sort of like an empty labyrinth.
Yeah. Like the Guardian would have been at the bridge.
Yeah.
And we know
They're gone.
they're gone. So
Okay.
okay, so that's what we're expecting. So we'll D10, we're doing 6 or below is it's not what we expected, and we have to figure what that is. So,
Okay.
So 7 or up.
Do you want me to do
everything's
the
fine.
D10?
Yeah, you can do the D10.
Okay. 4. Right?
Yes. So if you roll above the expected... okay,
So
if you
it's not.
roll equal or less, it changes in some way.
Okay.
So it's changing. So if the number is even, then it becomes an interrupt scene.
Okay.
Okay. So an interrupt scene.
A tweak the next.
Big question. Scene adjustment. Where's our interrupt scene? Interrupted
There.
scenes. Interrupt scenes. Ignore your... Okay, so an altered scene, which would be the other option, it just changes what our expected scene would be. Oh, she's shaking the whole table with her tail. But an interrupt scene means it's ignoring what we were expecting altogether. So this is a complete twist. Anything can happen.
Okay.
So this is Mythic GM Emulator derailing our expectations.
Yep. Which sometimes real GMs also do.
Yes, it's true. So we're generating a random event. Roll for the event focus and event meaning, and then we're going to interpret them.
Okay.
So we need to get to the table. So our random event focus
And meaning?
and meaning.
Here's meaning.
tables. Okay. So we need a D100.
Okay. I know, sweetie. So that's 36.
Okay, so it's an NPC action. Uh-oh.
Is it the Guardian?
Uh-oh. It might be.
The Guardian,
then-
he was just inside the door. We thought he would be outside, but he was inside Theo. I know.
Okay.
Can you guys see her?
I don't think... Oh, her little nose, yeah.
Sweetie pie.
Okay. I'm just gonna check real quick, because I think we need to roll to see which on our list. So we have our list of characters here. So we get to roll to see which of the characters
Okay.
is taking an action.
So it's a D10? It looks like, or would we do a D6 in this case since it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah. Yes, you're right. That is exactly
so
how.
let's roll this D6 here. 3. It's a
It's
ghost.
a ghost. Ooh. Ooh. That's lucky. Maybe.
We're like, oh, thank goodness.
Cool.
It's just
The
a
guardian.
ghost.
Yeah, it's just a ghost. So I guess we could write on the action table because we did get NPC action. So we need another D100 roll.
Okay.
Please.
Yep.
If you do not mind.
I do not mind. 41, I believe.
Escape.
So the ghost is trying to escape, maybe?
Huh. So I light the thing.
Yeah.
And then a ghost just like blasts through me and gets out of the labyrinth.
Or like is trying to can't get out and needs our help to get out?
Maybe. So
Because maybe they're stuck in there.
or I was thinking, what if the moat was keeping the ghosts in and we've now destroyed we didn't realize it was kind of like a
destroyed
magical
this
moat.
protective field.
Yeah, maybe it was containing.
Yes. What you doing, sweetie pie?
My dog is getting a piece of cardboard to rip up.
Okay.
Oh, Bubba. Okay. Okay.
We can finish up this little encounter.
We'll finish up
and
this
then-
little spot.
yeah.
So you're thinking that maybe it wants to escape and it could be talking to us. And I'm thinking it just like blasts through us and is like
So,
a portent of what's to
Can
come.
we like do a die
Yeah.
roll to see which one of those
Yeah.
is the case? Like
Okay,
maybe odds
so-
and evens sort of
do
situation?
you want odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. Okay, so
Ooh.
this ghost wants to talk to us.
It needs to try and get it needs our help to get out.
Okay. So I thought I had something that had like I made these dice before that was like here, actually let's pull this out. So this is another world building kind of thing that I have here. Let's pull out a person one.
Okay.
And then we can see about the NPC. So places, history, rumors, institutions.
People.
Okay, Kate, I'm going to fan this tile.
Oh.
And you will choose one of these people cards and we'll
Okay.
see what it says.
All right. I'm going to choose this one.
Okay.
An elder.
Mmm.
Choose 2 things this elder values and 2 things they despise.
Ooh.
Appearance or extravagance, hard work or laziness, obedience or self-expression, respect or carelessness, stoic suffering or frivolity,
Ooh, interesting.
tradition or change. What makes this person invested in at least one of the PCs? I think that's they need our help to get out.
That makes sense, yeah.
Who or what did they admire most in the world?
Maybe they admired the Guardian.
Is there hypocrisy in that admiration? Because the Guardian was part of what was like keeping them in here. Beneath their false exterior, what is their genuine heart and what is their most prized possession?
Okay, they might not have possessions as a ghost anymore, or maybe they care about the loot in the place.
Yeah.
So choose 2 things. Do you want to do? Should we do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Do you want to do
Like a D6.
a D6?
Sure.
And then we'll do. Maybe I'll do a D4 for 1 or 2.
Okay.
And it'll be 1 odds evens, like odds evens.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got 2, and then the 4. So evens is laziness. So they value laziness maybe. So 2 things they value.
They
could
value
be,
laziness.
They
Okay.
value laziness, and then they also value self-expression.
Okay.
So maybe they're impressed with us doing that big display with the acid moat because it's lazy. I mean, we were
was
just
the
like,
la-
let's just blow
burn
it
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we tried to burn it. You're right. And then like it was very expressive because it exploded.
Yes. Okay.
So what?
So they
do
like us. So that's why they approached us.
So what do they
Despise.
despise? So they despise appearance. So something about appearance they would hate.
It's appearance or extravagance.
Oh, so maybe they hate if we were lackluster in our appearance. But judging by our minis, we pulled a couple minis. I think we both are looking pretty fancy.
Yeah.
So I think we're okay on that front.
Yep.
And then the last thing they despise is laziness. They're conflicted about it.
Yeah.
Maybe they like it when they're lazy, but if some other people are lazy, maybe they're a little
That's how I
edgy.
am. Yeah, that's how I am.
So maybe they have conflicted feelings about us, but they need our help because they're trying to escape.
Okay.
As we established. Okay. So we're their best shot, like it or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do we help
they've
this
approached
ghost?
us.
Can
My
we...
character, I think, would be interested. She's fortune teller. She's interested in seeing and things like that. So I think she'd be down for that.
I know lots of blasphemous secrets and rituals, so I can probably figure out how to, like, release them.
Oh, perfect. So we're like, we got the ritual for you.
Yeah.
My poor cat is meowing. We're gonna have to close this soon and continue on. But
let's like, how do we determine whether my knowledge of rituals enables us to like figure out how to free this guy?
I think
ghost.
an int check.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the DC would be, we said 13 is our...
Sure. So 13
base
DC,
moving
and I'm
forward.
adding 2 for intelligence.
Nat 20. I think not only do you know it, I think you have the components with you.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're, like, prepared for
I'm
this.
like, sure, friend, we can. But before you go, could you like help us out a little and investigate? I want this ghost to
help us
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll
Quid pro
let you
quo.
go.
Quo.
Absolutely. I can totally
Your
do it.
character's very,
Yeah.
that's very in character. You're
Yeah.
like, listen, you can help us and then we'll help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now we have a ghost.
A companion.
So
should we like
so this would be random ghost. I think this would be a specific ghost and we need to come up with
what's
a
our
name.
ghost's name? Yeah.
Are they a Nord? Because we could just take a name out of
Yeah,
the
sure.
old... Oh my god, what if they're also a family member?
What's our last name? Sigmund?
Okay, let's see. So, do we think this is a male name, female name?
Let's roll for that.
Okay, we'll choose when we get the 16. So the male name is Olaf and the female name is Runa.
I kind of like Runa better.
I like Runa as well. It's a beautiful name. So let's go for last name.
Okay.
Runa Lund.
Okay.
Ooh, we can give them a title as well, because that might tell us a little bit more about them. 12. Their title is, Sea Devil. We don't know the title.
Should I write it in there?
Yeah.
Sea Devil.
Okay, so we've just made friends with Runa
Lund, the
Sea Devil. And I think we'll cut there. My cat is hungry and wants some attention.
So
My
does
dog
Theo.
is chewing up cardboard. But thanks for watching. And I'd love to do more of this and
we'll
see
pick up
what
here
happens
next time. Maybe a couple weeks, maybe once a month. Like we haven't streamed in several years, but we both have been like wanting to get back to it.
Yeah, because it's fun. And we can do it in person now. Because when we first started, it was before COVID.
Yeah.
And then I think we did like one video and then we had to go online. And it was just...
And we had been doing a lot of virtual stuff. Yeah.
So,
Which was a ton of fun and very like doable. But
it's kind of nice to be able to hang out.
Yeah, agreed.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well,
thank you for
watching. And we hope to see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.